Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. In June this year we went to Ellaidhoo in the Maldives, and there I saw a couple of interesting things underwater that I thought would be worthwhile sharing. Let me show you what we saw. What we are looking at here is two Indian triggerfish. These are the black larger fish swimming around rather frantically, where one is the male and the other the female. I've seen similar behaviour in fish in Cape Town where I live, so this activity caught my eye. What has happened here is that the pair must have laid eggs and are now busy guarding them. One is doing that by staying over them, while the other one is busy desperately chasing the other fish away. Some triggerfish are known for this behaviour and can be very aggressive, such as the Titan triggerfish. At Ellaidhoo there were signs all over to warn about them, and I saw one attack a poor nurse shark many times bigger than itself and cause it to flee. For these two, the defense of their eggs does seem like a pointless battle though. The sheer number of wrasses simply overwhelms the couple's ability to fend them all off, as more and more congregate to take part in the feast. What is interesting is that these triggerfish normally lay their eggs towards sunset, but this behavior was seen on a morning dive. So while what I am seeing definitely looks like they're guarding eggs, possibly something else is going on? In this next clip we have two giant cuttlefish, where I think the male is on the right and the female is on the left. It seems that the female is busy looking for a place to lay her eggs, given that she can be seen inspecting holes on the reef, while the male looks on. We returned to this reef a few days later and saw what seemed like the same pair at the same location, but this time they were not doing anything interesting. Staying with cephalopods, here are two octopus. Let me quickly pause the video to highlight them as they are a bit hard to spot. I think the male is on the right, pursuing the female. During mating, the male transfers a sperm packet to the female with one of his arms, which seems to be happening here. While I'm not certain that this is what is going on, what is odd to me is that normally females are larger than males, and because of this the male is quite cautious. In this case it however seems that the male is the larger one, and the female seems to be a bit afraid of this interaction as she moves away from him and changes colors dramatically a few times. In this clip we have a congregation of sleek unicornfish, which caught my eye as we're doing our safety stop. This is most likely mating behavior, but again I'm not certain. Whatever they are doing, they are clearly milling about in an unusual way. What is interesting is that these fish can change their appearance quickly, that is, their coloration. You can see that the area just behind the head goes from dark to pale and back to dark again. And this is not just the angle of the light, that patch definitely brightens and darkens. As it is a bit hard to see this happening, let me rerun the clip but follow one of the fish as it circles that block of coral. You can definitely see that this patch alternates between dark and pale. On another dive we encountered one of these and it changed color completely. This fish was being cleaned and was stationary, you can see that from the background, and it changed color in an instant. Quite amazing. In this last clip I'm using some of the same footage I used in another video, link in the description below, where a grey reef shark is visiting a cleaning station. Here, small wrasses rise up to the shark to try and provide their cleaning services. If you haven't spotted the little wrasses, let me rewind a bit. Slow things down, zoom in and highlight them. As you can see, they swim up to the shark and stay with it, dropping off when the shark leaves the cleaning station, then rejoining it when it approaches again. Here we can see the rest dropping off once more as the shark leaves the cleaning area. We dived at this site twice, and while I took video on the first visit, I took photos on the second one and saw this in the distance. One of the sharks stopped swimming, got into a more upright posture and opened its mouth to let the wrestlers do some dental work. And this happened not only once, but here again, and then here again. Here you can see that there's a rest just above the snout and one inside its mouth. Such a magical sight and one of my nicest images from the strip. It was simply awesome. Well, that's it. I hope you found these observations as interesting as I did. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.